That was wild.
Dang.
We're already recording.
You're already what?
It's already recording.
Yeah, of course.
I'll put a shirt on, which I'm sure wasn't easy.
Me? What?
I'm very sweaty right now.
Yeah, me too. I just switched shirts. I'm like, ugh. I realized on like minute 9, I was like, I don't have a yoga mat under my butt. I don't have anything. This is going to be so bad. So I like cut out a little bit early of one to run and grab a pair of sweat shorts.
Oh, nice.
Sweatpants under my butt. And right now it's like, I feel this like residual heat on my ass right now. And I'm just like, oh God. So, oh good. I see a little recording thing. I preset it to just start recording throughout. And so, yeah, I'll have that. I need to figure out where it's stored. Courtney, when it's done recording, does it send you like a link to it or anything? Or
it will be saved on your computer. You'll see it like open up a dialogue thing that's like converting to video or whatever.
Okay. So Frankie had a weird sleep schedule, which she's been asleep for like an hour and 20 minutes, but she skipped her first nap. So I'm kind of hoping she just like crushes this nap and sleeps for another hour. Or she could wake up at any point. But I really wanted this conversation to be informal and free flowing. And so if she comes in here, I'm just going to just pop her on my lap with, whatever, and a phone, let her watch music or something, but keep the conversation going.
Sounds good.
What's that?
Sounds good.
Sound good. Yeah. And so same thing, like I kind of mentioned to the rest of the crew as well, to hop in and out as they like. And so if you guys need a jet at any point or whatever, feel free. But before anybody else gets on, were there any questions just at looking at the ones that I listed that like kind of came to mind that you're curious to ask the other coaches as well? That you'd want me to like kind of pre-add to this list or anything?
Yes, I have some.
Yeah.
Something along the lines of like the most beneficial thing they've been able to do during quarantine.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Because people might want to know or try.
Yeah.
I think that was one I had off the top of my head.
Sweet.
What about you, Joe?
No. What?
Do you have questions you'd like to add?
I didn't have anything that I thought of at a time.
Okay. Yeah. If anything comes to you, text me or send it through chat or anything like that. Only if someone's on a roll or whatever. But otherwise, if it just makes sense, then obviously you can just hop in with the question too.
Well, it's always a little awkward with these, like taking turns and interrupting. So probably like the question.
Yeah, totally. I'll try and direct. I'll try and watch as people are talking, like who was jumping in, and I'll say like, Courtney, then blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah. Well, should we say use the raise hand? What does that look like? I just raise my hand.
Yeah. So there's like a yellow bar under your. Courtney did too. How do we do? Is it a button on the laptop? I was really hoping though. I've got this sick setup. I was back as I talk to you guys though, and I can't.
All get the recliners.
This is my recovery.
That's beautiful.
I was wondering if, like, I thought about during that workout saying, like, as you watch this recorded workout of 20.3, whoever can spot how many beer cans are in the background of this so-called gym at my house, go ahead and I'll give you a free month's membership when we reopen or something. Oh, boy. Anyways. Sweet. I am going to grab a sip of water, and then maybe we can just kind of, I had the first question being like, was actually number 2. And then the last question I wrote was the top 5 list. And I was like, that's silly. We should just start there. I want this to be fun and like a conversation and stuff. And so we'll get to training, we'll get to that. But I really want people to just get to know us, And so, yeah, I'm going to grab something to drink real quick. Maybe I'll text the other coaches and then we'll get started. Cool.
Great.
Thanks, y'all. I'll be right back.
Intermission dance party. No, Joe's not into it. Thank you. Thank you for showing up today.
Party, it's just gonna be.
Oh man.
Should we do brought to you by FitAid?
Yes.
Product
That's
placement.
awkward. Definitely not drinking FitAid.
No. Brought to you by NOCO.
Over here, at least. What are you drinking? Oh my gosh, Joe.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Brought to you by straight whiskey bourbon. Oh wow. How many bottles of alcohol can you pull out?
Hey.
There's a few. I was going to set up, I have some deer antlers back there. I tried to set up by those. That'd be nice. And
Oh yeah.
Shoot.
That's
Next time.
a good vibe. That's a good vibe to go for.
Yeah.
Oh, where my medal?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Wow, Joe. Wow.
What is that?
A little bouncy thing for a baby, man.
Sweet.
Little mobility guy. Ned.
Ned.
Little mobility guy.
Is it
That keeps getting better.
You know, this is vital space for you should make room in the bus for this, man. It's vital.
looks bus
You have the
size?
square footage for a guy like this. So, top 5 lists. Should we start there? See what else hops in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna tell the other coaches to hop on.
I'll be honest, this is probably the hardest question of the
I
list
know.
you sent me.
And so I didn't even prepare. It's like different every time I do it. I didn't prepare something. So
Right?
I'm curious what comes to mind for you guys.
Oh man. What are we gonna start with?
Let's
What
do
is with the weird stuff, you guys?
Let's do movies.
My bus.
Courtney, you start. I feel like Courtney already took some notes.
About my top 5 movies.
Yeah.
So top
No?
5 is gonna be hard to list, but I know that my favorite movie ever is Signs.
Is what?
Signs by M. Night
Signs?
Shyamalan.
Nice.
It's about aliens that create crop circles. That was a rampant
M. Night
spoiler.
Shyamalan. One of the greats. Shyamalan.
But yeah, that is definitely my top movie of all time. A little
Wow.
background
I
about
don't think
that.
I've heard that pick as the top movie of all time. That's
I
good.
know, right?
That's a good one. I like it.
It was the movie I saw on my first date ever. It might have something to do with that. That's really cute at theaters.
Yeah.
And there was definitely a third wheel on that date with me because I felt uncomfortable going alone. Fun fact. That's
Yeah, it's
all
an
you need to know
interesting
about
movie
that
choice.
movie. Yeah. So
That's
that's
cool.
my top. I don't really have a lot aside from that, but that's my favorite movie story.
Man, that's pretty good. My first date ever, she thought Gangs of New York was Catch Me If You Can. She was like, let's go to that new DiCaprio movie. And I was like, you're kidding me. And she said, yeah. I'm like, this lady's cool. And I was watching the movie like, this is awesome. And I didn't realize the whole time she was like, I'm going to throw it.
Oh no.
That was pretty cool.
Nice.
What's up, Blake? We're doing top 5 movies, man. Oh, wait, let me see.
Top
There's
5 movies
but we'll just let it go. We'll let that go to mystery. Joe, what were your movies? Do you have any of the top 5?
Movies. 5 would be. I would have probably a top 5 in each genre, but
Yeah.
like
Wow.
all-time favorite is Chariots of Fire, and then like Equilibrium and Gattaca and The Matrix and Gladiator and
Wow.
Equilibrium is so good.
Equilibrium. I don't know how I missed it. It's like I found it on DVD one time. It's like, what the hell? This is the best movie ever.
It's really a good movie, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't cover rom-coms. I like Valentine's.
Yeah, those movies are far from rom-coms.
And then if you want to go sci-fi, yeah, there's Signs and there, well.
What?
Mhm.
That's on your list too? Seriously?
Top 5? I don't know.
That's
I don't
nice.
think top 5 for me. My top 5 recently got shifted because I saw 1917. Have you guys seen that movie?
No.
Holy shit, it's so good. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
It's
You have to see it. It was like done in 2 shots. It's crazy. Like it's a running camera the whole time, and it's like an 1.5 hour long movie. It's ridiculous. It's so good. You have to see it. But
cut.
the 2 movies that bumped out of the way were Die Hard and Fifth Element. Joe's Fifth Element in your sci-fi list? It has to be.
But it's funny. I know I saw it, and I don't really remember it, so I guess not. Fifth Element? Yeah, because there was the kid or the girl. Yeah.
Oh.
You made me spill my fit, Joe. You bummed me
Oh no.
hard.
But you dropped 2 Die Hard. Who's the guy?
Bruce Willis.
Did 2 Bruce Willis movies? You dropped 2
I know.
Bruce Willis movies
Just happens to be.
for one.
But those movies are now 2 and 3 to 1917. That movie's so good.
What about Arrival?
That's good.
It
Yeah.
was.
Well,
I think I was just so psyched for it, and it didn't live up. But that's just me. It was
That's
good,
interesting.
but yeah.
Wow.
Did we hire
Wrong flex.
did we hire Elijah's dad? Because it just said Elijah's dad joined. When did we hire Elijah's dad?
This is John Christie.
Oh. Okay.
I'm surprised you guys just aren't on the same screen together. Or, oh no, you're not. That's right.
Wow.
He's actually in the other room. We're going to do a whole thing here.
Jake, if you weren't wearing glasses there, that wouldn't have worked at all. So
Yeah.
I really
I'm in a cardigan.
I really appreciate the dismount there of the cardigan and the glasses. Very well done. Very well
I wish I had done that for the bit, but this is my work from home outfit every day.
Where's your robe, Jake?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe not now.
Your cardigans have robe-like qualities. It seems like it's a multi-purpose cardigan.
Dude, I got a pretty
It's
cool.
got some of that really nice cloth material to it.
That's a good point. How's things going? I may have to pause here for a moment at a time, just if something comes up. So.
No, well then let's jump right to it, man. Top 5 movies, go.
Oh, geez, Desert Island.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just watched
Starting
that.
serious.
Yeah.
It could be a tropical island too. That's fine. It doesn't have to be desert.
Top 5 islands. Top 5
Top
movies.
Island. Rapa Nui. That's Easter Island. I would say Dazed and Confused, Almost Famous,
That's a good one.
Toy Story,
Wow.
1, When Harry Met Sally, great flick, and a Robin Williams movie, one of.
Patch Adams.
Oh, Patrick, dude, I went to Patch Adams for Halloween.
No, not over
6 years old.
Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm sorry.
It was really good.
No,
Maybe
sorry.
Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah. Yeah. Jack, maybe.
That's a good one. Tearjerker.
Yeah, that was good. He's
It was
great.
basically
Or Good Will Hunting.
Benjamin Button, the prequel.
The prequel.
Pretty
Seriously.
cool to bitch the button. That's right.
Yeah. The last 2 are always tough, but the first 3, Dazed and Confused, Almost Famous, and Toy Story are always.
Easy choices.
Because it's tough. If it's favorite, that's a different. But if it's like Deserted Island, it's movies that you could watch over and over and over again for the rest of your life, you know?
Indeed.
And it would be those.
It's true.
Mine, Casino Royale for
That's a
sure.
good one.
Yeah.
V for Vendetta. I
Oh.
still watch that movie and find more things that I like about it and think about with it. Thank You for Smoking.
That would be hilarious.
That movie's remarkable. The dialogue is just world class. To